About energy and Warriors, I think might determine the series, honestly. In Game 6 against Houston, and this was Golden State's second chance at a closeout, you watched that game and Golden State looked very much like an aging veteran team, almost like a team that it was the other way around, that they thought they were like potentially going to go home. They just lacked, and this was at home, this was in the Chase Center, they just lacked that juice, and it was kind of concerning for a Warriors team coached by Steve Kerr with Steph Curry and Draymond. You might have a game because this is a team that's frankly a little bit old. But that said, I mean, this is one of the premier coaches in the NBA. You have the greatest shooter of all time. Jimmy Butler has stabilized the situation. He's provided offense and defense. They've been delivering. Since that Jimmy Butler trade, they have responded, and they're vibing. They fit well. Players like Buddy Hield, who had a monster Game 7, I think need to step up against the Timberwolves because of the length the Timberwolves have. The biggest issue Golden State has is that they don't have size down low, and Houston exploited that. Rudy Gobert, I'm not saying he's this offensive threat necessarily, but the series that they had against the Lakers showed that he can score when needed, and Anthony Edwards can get into the paint. If Golden State cannot stop Minnesota from getting into the paint and scoring, this will be a fascinating series. This is another series where youth and inexperience, I think, factor in, because Minnesota, they are young and they did have a run last year, but they're still a very young team, and they very much respond to the energy that Anthony Edwards brings. And I love watching him play. I love watching him compete because he's one of these guys that you can tell that he doesn't back down from anyone, and he almost thinks it's like an insult for people to be thinking that there's somebody better than him. And I think the Timberwolves feed off of that.